Good morning guys, welcome back to my C++ tutorial. Today I'll be writing a C++ program to do a transpose of a matrix, or in a programming terms you call it an array. So what I'm just going to do is firstly I'm going to declare the size of my array, which can be a 2 by 2 array or a 3 by 3 dimensional array. So I'm just going to specify my array as a type of integer, and I'll specify an identifier which can be any name so far is between the rules of declaring a variable in array. So I'm just going to go by my array, then I'll specify the dimension. So since my array is going to be accommodating a 2 by 2 or a 3 by 3 array, I can just specify a 3 by 3 array. Then I need a variable to check the number of rows and columns, so I can declare a variable that says rows and rows. Then I need an iterator for this array. Then I can say I comma j. So the next thing is I'm going to read into my array, so I can just say cout that loops and reads into my array. So I'm just going to say for I is equals to 0. Now for we that are just using an array for the first time, you are to know that an index of an array starts from 0 and it is end line. So I'm going to specify a 2 by 2, and I'm going to specify the values of that 2 by 2 array. That's our array right there. So that's a 2 by 2 array. Now what we are actually working towards is creating a transpose of this array. That means where we have 4 and 5, I will now have sorry, let's run. Then I'll have, instead of having I here now, I'm going to have J, and I'm going to have I here. try 3 by 3. So we want to specify that the length of our array is 3 by 3. I want to specify its values, which 0, 9, 8, 4, 5. Kindly like and subscribe to the video. More of this will be coming. Thanks.